This is Accurate TV News,
where you get your news on time, on point, and online.
More than 900 murders so far this year. The country recorded 909 murders as at midnight Monday, August 8. This represents a 3.3% increase compared to the similar period last year. The 2021 figures show that 880 murders were recorded for the period under review. The latest statistics released today by the Jamaica Constabulary Force also show that since the start of the year, shootings have declined by 7%. St. James with 126 homicide, Westmoreland with 85, St. Andrew South with 78, St. Catherine South 78, and Clarendon 54 are the top 5 murderers of the 19 divisions in Jamaica. There is also a decline in the number of persons injured and raped. The other major crimes such as robbery and break-ins are up. Linstead man charged over stabbing during dispute. Warehouse attendant Ricardo Facey has been charged with wounded with intent. Facey, who is from Redwood District in Linstead, St. Catherine, was arrested and charged on Monday following a question and answer session. His court date is being finalized. His charge stemmed from a stabbing in the community on Monday, July 4th. The police report that the 49-year-old was among a group of men when a dispute developed, which escalated. Facey then reportedly pulled a knife and stabbed the complainant several times. The police were summoned and the injured man was transported to hospital where he admitted. On Monday, Facey, accompanied by his attorney, turned himself in to the police and he was subsequently charged. St. James man charged for assaulting threatening woman with licensed gun. A St. James man accused of pulling his licensed firearm on a woman and threatening to kill her has been charged. He is 44-year-old Ricardo Woe, a customer service manager of Bogue Village, who has been charged with assault at common law, unlawful wounding, and illegal possession of firearm. A date is yet to be set for Woe to appear in court. The police report that about 4 p.m. on Saturday, August 6, the complainant and another woman were in Rhine Park and they got into an argument where both started throwing stones at each other. It is been alleged that Woe got involved and pushed the complainant to the ground, pointed his firearm in her face and threatened to kill her. The police were informed and an investigation was launched. Subsequently, Woe turned himself in to the police in the presence of his attorney. He was charged following a question and answer interview. Teen girl charged with murder of her brother. A 16-year-old Clarendon girl has been charged with the murder of her brother, 23-year-old Leonardo Cole. The murder took place at their home on Hazard Drive, Maypen in Clarendon on August 5th. The Maypen Criminal Investigation Branch says about 9:30 a.m. the accused and her sister were having a dispute when Cole intervened. The dispute escalated and the teen girl used a knife to stab Cole in his upper body. He was transported to hospital where he was pronounced dead. The accused was interviewed in the presence of her attorney on Monday, after which she was charged. Farmer who murdered man for failing to return contra killing money loses appeal. A St. Elizabeth man who murdered another for refusing to return $100,000 for a contract killing that was not done has lost his appeal against his 15 years prison term. Sanjay Splat, 33, a farmer of Ginger Ground District in Malvern, pleaded guilty in the St. Elizabeth Circuit Court on March 2018 to the murder of 31-year-old Everton Mullings. He was sentenced to 20 years imprisonment, but Justice Martin Gale reduced it by 5 years and ordered that Splat serve 15 years before he would be eligible for parole. Splat appealed on the grounds that, based on the facts presented, the sentence was harsh and excessive. He said the judge did not temper justice with mercy as his guilty plea was not taken into consideration. Attorney at law Hugh Wilson, who represented Splat, had asked that the sentence be reduced to 10 years. Prosecutor Orette Brown and Renell Morgan had argued that the sentence was not excessive. The Court of Appeal ruled last week that the sentence sentence was not excessive. The facts of the case were that in 2015, Splatt contracted Mullins for a price of $100,000 to kill an individual. He paid the money, but Mullins did not carry out the plan and stopped answering Splatt's phone call. Splatt became upset that the job was not done and subsequently told the deceased he had some ganja for him at a hut. When Mullins turned up on October 25, 2015, Splatt pointed a gun at him, tied him up in bushes, and instructed him to call his family members to bring the $100,000 or he would kill him. The relatives did not comply, and on the 5th day when Mullins tried to escape, Splatt shot him dead. Splatt transported the body to a dump site near the Bonavesta housing scheme in St. Elizabeth and set it on fire. Residents found the body on October 27, 2015 and called the police. Splatt was also charged with kidnapping, but the prosecution did not pursue the offense after he pleaded guilty to murder. A man called Rasta had accompanied Mullins to the hut, but when he saw Splatt pointing a gun at the deceased, he ran away.
Guys, remember to like, share and subscribe and leave a comment.